The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched, they must be felt with the heart. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see a shadow. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature, nor do the children of men as a whole experience it. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Your success and happiness lies in you. Resolve to keep happy, and your joy and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. One can never consent to creep when one feels an impulse to soar. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. The fearful are caught as often as the bold. I long to accomplish a great and noble task, but it is my chief duty to accomplish small tasks as if they were great and noble. We can do anything we want to if we stick to it long enough. We could never learn to be brave and patient if there were only joy in the world. So long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good. The highest result of education is tolerance. No pessimist ever discovered the secret of the stars, or sailed to an uncharted land, or opened a new doorway for the human spirit. Once I knew only darkness and stillness. My life was without past or future. But a little word from the fingers of another fell into my hand that clutched at emptiness, and my heart leapt to the rapture of living. Love is like a beautiful flower which I may not touch, but whose fragrance makes the garden a place of delight just the same. Of all the senses, sight must be the most delightful. Many persons have a wrong idea of what constitutes true happiness. It is not attained through self-gratification but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. It is a terrible thing to see and have no vision. Science may have found a cure for most evils, but it has found no remedy for the worst of them all, the apathy of human beings. People do not like to think. If one thinks, one must reach conclusions. Conclusions are not always pleasant. I do not want the peace which passeth understanding, I want the understanding which bringeth peace. No one has a right to consume happiness without producing it. It is for us to pray not for tasks equal to our powers, but for powers equal to our tasks, to go forward with a great desire forever beating at the door of our hearts as we travel toward our distant goal. It's wonderful to climb the liquid mountains of the sky. Behind me and before me is God and I have no fears. My share of the work may be limited, but the fact that it is work makes it precious. What a blind person needs is not a teacher but another self. College isn't the place to go for ideas. As the eagle was killed by the arrow winged with his own feather, so the hand of the world is wounded by its own skill. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Walking with a friend in the dark is better than walking alone in the light. Faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into the light. Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence, and I learn, whatever state I may be in, therein to be content. What we have once enjoyed we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. True happiness is not attained through self-gratification, but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. Until the great mass of the people shall be filled with the sense of responsibility for each other's welfare, social justice can never be attained. The marvelous richness of human experience would lose something of rewarding joy if there were no limitations to overcome. The hilltop hour would not be half so wonderful if there were no dark valleys to traverse. Knowledge is love and light and vision. Life is either a great adventure or nothing. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to be the first to know about new material.